Alrighty, we are playing a game of kill teams, which is pretty awesome. So I'm playing my Orks. My buddy here is playing his Blood Angels. So I got first turn. We're playing supply and demand. So there's roofs for these. We just kind of have them off right now. But to give you kind of an idea, like these things here go on like that, which is pretty cool. Kind of a little bit of a buddy's Oriental style terrain, which is awesome. So a little bit of the list. So I have 10 Shooter boys, and I have 10 Choppa boys. One has a big Shooter. Then I have 5 Ludas, and then one is a mech with a big Shooter. So my mech is the is my leader. So and he got, that's him right there. He got the outflanking leader trait. So I have 4 guys that are basically outflanking 2 Shootas and 2 Choppas. So you can kind of see my supply and demand is the mission. So we have, they kind of scattered, but there's one objective. This barrel is another one. That is one over there. That one right there, kind of scattered to an objective. Got one way over there. And then we got 2 over here. So one on this wall, one on that side. And then, so my specialists are this guy here with the yellow dice in front of him. He has stealth. This one here, the big Shooter, he has preferred enemy. And this one over here has master crafted. And that's kind of about it. So, you know, pretty cool. And then, so the Blood Angels, what my buddy took is a 5-man assault squad. The leader, I believe, has a power sword. We'll double check that. Then he has 3 of the Death Company, 2 with bolters. And so one bolter guy has split fire, the other one has ignore cover, and then he had, one guy has a power axe and he has preferred enemy. So, and then his warlord trait is he gets to seize on a 4-up. So,
you want me to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see. Oh, seized. Awesome. All right. Alrighty, so Blood Angels turn 1. So this dude over there, Lone, he was like tasked to go over and check to the supply crate and found out it was nothing. No munitions. So that one went away. So all the rest of the dudes just kind of moved up and that's it. It is night fighting, by the way, so that's it. So you can kind of see where the Blood Angels have kind of advanced and go from there. Okay, so Ork Turn 1. So just ran. I mean, that's all I could do is just running up, just gonna massive, just bombard and just attack, pure Ork fashion. This guy moved up. The Luda. This is kind of just a perfect shot too. He's like right behind the tank. So that's kind of it. Just moving into position. It couldn't really fire anything, so almost everything ran. This Luda was within 1 inch of that, and he it turned out to be nothing. It was an objective, so that's gone away. He just ran over here. My leader kind of moved up. You could see all the rest of the Orks running in here. These guys kind of ran. These guys made a pretty good move and run over there. So that's it. We're waiting now. This is the turn. Alrighty, Blood Angels turn 2. It's quick. These things go quick. So this dude with the flamer, I forgot about the flamer, jump packed over, flamed these guys, didn't wound. This dude ran over here, jumped over, kind of hiding out. The other guys kind of jumped over, hiding. They're just hiding from my massive Ork army. It's going to mutilate Blood Angels. Awesome. Alright. So just to recap, we forgot the flamer guy was going to charge in here, And so we just redid that, and he did charge in, and he did kind of a multi-assault because he could basically getting base to base with both of them. And I ended up killing them with the shooter boy and hand to hand. So nice. First blood.
Oh, that is first blood.
First blood.
1 point.
Okay, so end of Ork Turn 2. So 3 of my guys came in from outflanking. So one just chopper boy, and then one big shooter, or one shooter boy, and another shooter boy over there just ran. I started like running guys up here to get this objective. I couldn't get within 1 inch, so I had to run up to kind of try to hold it. Once you get within 1 inch, the objectives, then you find out if it is actually the supply catch thing. So I was kind of moving forward there. What had happened is over here, I ended up getting inside here, found out this was the objective. So then I just ran up some guys. So I have basically my shooter boy that found it, and then some chopper boys and stuff like that over here. So these guys just kind of moved over. Once I found that objective, they kind of ran and shifted over so they can get maybe some line of sight shots. These guys, since that objective went away, they just started moving forward. And then my shooting, so the only real thing, that shooter boy actually came in, and there's a bunch of dudes hiding out over here, and there was an assault guy over there, shot him and killed him. Nice. And so then, and you kind of see over here, so I have some guys like a dude hiding back here, you know, trying to maybe get some line breaker action. This guy over here, maybe a little line breaker. And then right through here, I basically moved some guys in. That assault guy was over there, and so I basically was able to charge him, and then he murdered me. So he consolidated over there. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, end of Blood Angels turn 3. So this dude had walked up over here, and then there's a shooter boy over here. Tried to shoot at him, didn't do anything. Ended up assaulting, getting damage, or get into melee. Used his jump pack to do that, which is good because he had to re-roll to get the charge distance, and then hammer wrathed him. Murdered him on the hammer wrath thing, which is pretty awesome. And then he consolidated back over here. These two guys, the specialists, the Death Company. So the one with ignore cover fired over here. There's a shooter boy behind this. Killed him. This one then tried to fire on this Luda that's over here and didn't do anything. There's another one that's behind over here that moved up over that way. I tried to shoot at this guy that's on the hill and missed him. And then these guys basically moved in, used their jump packs to get in here. We're just counting these, like this building especially, as just not really kind of open terrain, you know, not necessarily like the building rules, but which is cool. And then, so this guy ended up charging another orc that was here, Chopper Boy, killed him, consolidated back. The sergeant ended up charging the shooter boy, and it didn't kill him. We're tied in combat.
Despite having a power sword.
Despite having a power sword and like a lot of attacks. So, we got to kill those guys or else they're going to claim that objective. Alrighty, that's it. Okay, so end of Orks turn 3. So, I had a feeling like I was doing pretty well those first turns, and this turn definitely did not turn out very well for me. So my other guy came in from outflank, so Chopper Boy just ran him over here. So I have kind of a guy over there, some stuff, you know, hiding back here for line breaker. I moved my other shooter boy that was over here to try to shoot there, couldn't do anything. This guy, I just gave him the MVP because he did he did shoot and wound him twice, and then he failed a check or one of them, and then had to make his feel no pain. So it was close, but I thought that was pretty cinematic, and I like how this is kind of raised up, and he's shooting over the wall. So basically just kind of moved over. I kind of had to move some of my ludas and run some stuff over here to shoot through this way. Move some things inside. Once again, kind of moved over here. Moved all my guys back in through this way. So tried to fire on those two guys. Couldn't do anything. Tried to fire on the guy that was over here. Normally couldn't do anything. I had a shooter boy and a slugger boy inside. Both fired at him. Charged them both. He ended up killing one of them. I lost combat. Then he ran me down with the other one. And then the sergeant that was with that guy killed that guy easily and then consolidated over here. So there's the objective. I don't really have any orcs around it, so I don't know. I haven't killed any. Oh, I killed one of your models. That's it. Or two models. Yeah, 2 models. So I have 25 models.
And you gotta kill 2 more.
Right, and you have
You have to kill 4.
8, right? Okay. I think it's more than half, so you have to kill. I have to kill 5. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, okay, so we'll see where it goes, but not looking good so far for the orcs. Okay, end of Blood Angels turn 4, and dude, the orcs are not faring so well. So hopefully we do some serious damage. So these guys moved over. Basically, they killed one of the guys there. They also murdered Luda that was there. This guy stayed back to claim the objective. You can see kind of the two. This dude came out of hiding, so those guys are chilling there. The sergeant, which is the leader, just moved over, fired on my leader, and then made his assault move, murdered him with the power sword. So got a point for slaying my leader. This guy also came over here, assaulted, shot one of my ludas and went to ground, made my save, ended up murdering him, so consolidated over here. So not looking so good. So I have a specialist here that I could lose too. So turn 4. All right, we'll see how this goes. Okay, end of Ork turn 4. So it's looking dire for the orcs. So let's see. Just been trying to shoot these guys. I made every save. Move these guys up. Been trying to shoot this dude out of the building. Couldn't even wound him. Ended up charging that guy with one of my orcs, and ended up dying. And now I have to take a break test. So that's like you destroyed over half of my model. So that's not looking good. And couldn't shoot at these guys here. So this is it. So I think he got. You have 2 points, and then I have
1.
I have 1, and we're going in turn 5. All right. All right, Blood Angels turn 5. So, not looking good for orcs once again. So this guy here shot, killed an orc, and still holding the objective. Leader moved over here, shot, killed an orc. This guy moved over here, shot, killed an orc. The no cover save guy shot all the way here on a Luda that I had, murdered him. This guy split fired on here, missed one, killed another guy. This guy here made his attack or his charge range. We're stuck in combat, so that's it. So I got to make some break checks and then see. I mean, this is kind of rough. I mean, best case scenario, maybe I'd tie it. All right. Alrighty, so end of Orks turn 5, and it's going to be the end of the game. So I had a chance maybe to tie it if I could. You know, my biggest thing is I had to kill that guy, and then I had to also kill this guy. Neither of those things happened. So, and then I had made my morale check, and like almost all my guys made it except for I think 3 of them, which was pretty crazy for my break test. But good game overall. I mean, it was pretty fun, and it was interesting to think about with the Blood Angels that didn't have so many models. At first, it was kind of daunting as far as like, oh, dude, there's no way the Blood Angels are gonna like win.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, just better saves and like better attacks and better shooting. It just especially once they got to the objective, it was just very easy to hold. So, pretty cool. All right, fun game.